Hello, Colin. Thanks for joining us today. Please introduce yourself. What do you do in the district, and what's your role? To start with.
Thank you so much for having me. My name is Colin Guiguet, and I'm the Senior Manager of the Saanich School's International Student Program. I'm the primary contact with Redleaf and our Spanish students in Saanich School District in Greater Victoria, British Columbia.
Excellent. Please introduce to our audience the district, the Saanich district. Where is it located, and really what is making you different?
Sure. So Saanich School District is located in Greater Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. We're the westernmost province in Canada. We're on Vancouver Island, which is about a 10-minute to 15-minute flight, or about a 90-minute ferry ride from Vancouver. So students from Spain, and usually out of Madrid or a hub city of Frankfurt, will fly primarily on a direct flight to Vancouver, and then a quick 10-minute flight right into Victoria International Airport. And that's where Saanich is. We have the airport in our district, and our homestays are within 5 or 10 minutes of the airport. So a very beautiful place. It is approximately 110,000 people in Saanich, and we host students in 3 secondary schools or high schools. The climate here is such that people from across Canada like to retire here. We call it the Florida or the California of Canada. So you can expect that type of tourist, warmer location. Now, I'm not talking about the coast of Spain warm. I'm talking, or the Mediterranean. It would be ranging from about 0 degrees Celsius in the wintertime in January and February, upwards of 30 degrees Celsius in the summertime in our beautiful island here in Victoria.
Do you experience snow in wintertime, or is it's not normal?
We do experience snow for approximately 1 week annually. So it does give students who haven't seen that experience that weather a good opportunity to have it in their home. But then we primarily see rain as our precipitation. Mm-hmm. Now, we do also do activities that take the students outside of Victoria and up and down Vancouver Island and even into Whistler, where they will experience some snow.
Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit more about the area. How is living there, the life standards, the type of families, and the type of activities that a normal student would do on a daily basis before we jump into the more academic stuff.
Sure. So I personally, I grew up in Victoria, actually in Sydney, where one of our schools is located, right by the airport. And it is an area of because of the mild climate, a wide variety of sporting activities and outdoor activities are available. So a typical student would be visiting our parks, our trails. We're surrounded by the Pacific Ocean, so there's many water-based activities like kayaking, simply visiting a beautiful beach and hanging out with friends, right through to the ability to take public transit into the city center, where there are full shopping malls, movie theaters. It is a tourist destination, so students will have an opportunity to see our inner harbor, which is picturesque, the Empress Hotel, Royal BC Museum. And then you also have a vibrant fine arts and music community in Saanich, where students do participate regularly. Many of ours have in the Royal Victoria Conservancy of Music or performing arts, dance. Really, whatever a student has as a hobby, we can usually find it in the capital region and in Saanich for them.
Excellent. Let's jump now into the academic offer of Saanich district, both from the more standard matters or subjects to the non-academic, the programs that you offer that you feel more proud of.
Sure. So of course we have the traditional academic courses, as you mentioned, your English, mathematics, sciences, social sciences, the primary courses needed for legalization and validation upon return to Spain. Now in Saanich, we also pride ourselves with a large amount of academies and focus programs. Now, each high school, there are 3 in Saanich, has specifics. So, for example, at Stelli's Secondary School, we have a full-sized climbing wall, an indoor facility, which is, I believe, the only one in Canada and one of 2 in all of North America. And there is the Boulders Climbing Gym, an academy that students can join. So, even if you've never done it before, or if you didn't want to join the academy, it's a very unique opportunity that almost every student in Stelli's will experience while they're there. We also have 2 golf academies that we run out of Claremont Secondary School. It is a school-based program where students take it as a class and can receive credit for it from the beginner level right up to the advanced level. And we also have an external.
Do you get your handicap? Sorry, do you get your handicap?
You on the application, you come with a handicap, ideally.
You come with.
It could be 40. It could be a 40. It could be a 2. It's really about you as an overall student and your passion for the game. If you love golf, this is a great program for you.
Yeah, I'm a golfer myself, and I have a couple of students that practice it. So it's good to know that it's a great destination. It's.
And what's your handicap?
Very, very high. Too high for my practice. I'm at the level of 20 something. I'm not going to say how something is that.
That's about where I am too. So.
Okay, excellent. It's an excellent program. So yes, it's a very well-known practice. The sport here, and some parents are looking forward to have such a kind of program. Do you have 2 courses there? You said
Well, actually, there's upwards of 8 courses in the Greater Victoria area. Yeah, it's a destination of Canada where you can golf year-round. Yes, you're in the rain a bit, but primarily the golf season ranges from March right through to later September. And the course the students play on is called Cordova Bay Golf Course, and our really high-end academy as well for students looking for an NCAA American scholarship. Or professional golf is run out of that course as well. There is a practice facility at the Par 3 course, which is right down the street from the school. So certainly an opportunity there at Claremont. I'll move on to the other ones at Claremont. We also have a swimming academy, a lacrosse academy, and a rowing academy that's quite popular with students. When we moved to Parkland Secondary School, it's a school right where I am located, right on the ocean. And we have a marina next to us, which we partner with and offer a sailing academy, a marine technology program. There's a judo academy, an ice hockey academy, and it's also an IB school. So some higher level academics that are available there. I did forget to mention that you can also have those advanced placement or AP courses for your goal of an American destination in post-secondary, and that's located at Claremont Secondary School. So sporting wise and academy and high level academics, we certainly have those options in Saanich.
Okay, excellent. Very good. Which could tell us a little bit more about the families, the families in the area. How is the process working? How do you make this matching process? Tell us a little bit more about the placement.
Yeah, and it's one of the most important things for students when they travel abroad, study abroad, the homestay family. We are an internally run homestay program, meaning that we have 3 coordinators and a manager who are sitting right across the hall from me now. They're school district employees who are assigned to each of our secondary and middle schools. And they are responsible for the ongoing monitoring of your student or your son or daughter when they're in Saanich. They're also responsible for making sure the families have criminal record checks, the appropriate home, all the things that you need as a student. Like, of course, you get your own bedroom, a window, Wi-Fi, internet, your own. You have a door, you have your space, a desk. And you're part of that family. That's the responsibility of us and our homestay coordinators to provide that. From there, we do match you when you apply, and we send the profile through to Redleaf, who will present it to you. And that includes the occupations, the contact information, the pictures of the family and the home, to ensure that you're being able to communicate with them in advance of arriving in Canada. Because they are your family when you're here. They are really the people you will speak the most English with is your family on a nightly basis. So 3 meals per day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and nutritional snacks are provided. The lunch piece when you're at school is traditionally a bagged lunch that students take with them. That's a cultural norm here in Canada and Saanich. There is the opportunity for you to purchase food at school as well, but most students usually bring their own lunch with them. So a really robust and long-term homestay program here in Saanich, over 15 years of families. Now, to get into the families, the next piece of your question, Victoria is it's a higher socioeconomic area. It's a capital, so a lot of families work in government, in the tech sector here in Victoria. There is teaching staff and families from our district who host. There's long-time immigrants who are part of our hosting. We have single mothers even who are hosting and have for dozens of years. So it's a wide variety. We're certainly not the first place that immigration would see land in Canada. We're not a Toronto. We're not a Vancouver. We are a Victoria, so a very traditional Canadian city with ties to really a British feel. If you're in the Inner Harbor, it's named after Queen Victoria. So there you have it.
Altogether, the location, the academic offer, the families, everything, which would you consider the profile of the student that would benefit from what you have to offer the most?
Yeah, I think if I had to profile, there's so many to profile an individual student. I'm reluctant to do that, but I can give you a profile more of our region and our offering. It's a small to medium sized city. So you have Saanich as a suburb, you have safety, and you have a first class education. So that student that likes to be involved in the community, whether it be a small city setting or a rural setting, because we are a diverse region. We do have upwards of 30 minutes from the north end of Saanich to the south end of Saanich, right on the edge of the city. So you could be looking for a small city, and you could go to Claremont Secondary School, or you could be looking for a agricultural small town, and you could go to Stelly Secondary School. It's certainly a place that is urban, in that even at Stelly's, you're 10 minutes from the city center. So ability to transport to Vancouver, you're able to visit the city on day trips if you request. So it's one of the most sought after places to live and learn in the world. We're part of Education Victoria, which is a springboard to post-secondary. But that's, I think, a good generalization of the area. It's certainly an education destination.
Excellent, Colin. Thank you very much. That's good. That's great. One of the things the parents want to make sure when they take this very important decision is to understand how the working relationship and the commitment between the district and Redleaf really works. how this safety net, this organization, and this coordination between all the parties are working together in the benefit of the parents and the students' well-being. Can you explain a little bit how do we work together over the years?
Absolutely. Over the years, it's been it's decades now, I believe. It's a long history of Red Leaf providing students to Saanich. It's been Red Leaf is our number one partner. I mean, we have a close relationship. Personally, I've met several of the staff for it's getting closer to 10 years now. So it's more of a friend-like relationship and a very open dialogue, real time sometimes if ever there are issues. And Red Leaf is your conduit within the same time zone to Saanich. So you as parents, you want to be in touch with your students. Red Leaf's representative is there for you. And in turn, I'm there 24/7 in my position for that Red Leaf representative. So it's a vital connection, I think, to support your student to have Red Leaf while they're in Canada. Our homestay coordinators even interact directly when there are situations to deal with. So our number one priority, even above education here, is the safety of students. And the partnership in Madrid and throughout Spain is absolutely imperative for us to be able to provide that. So we appreciate it, Red Leaf, and we hope that it continues for a long time to come.
I'm absolutely sure about it. Thank you very much, Colin. Saanich is absolutely one of the top destinations in Canada for us. It's really a priority and highly, highly, highly recommended. So thank you very much, Colin. If you want to add anything that you missed, that you want to add, this is the time. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah, I forgot to add that Red Leaf is very good at supporting you through the study permit application process, and that is something that shorter term students now do need to do. And I got to say that the support for the kids we have received for next year from Red Leaf already is excellent. So, and finally, I have lots of space, and we're ready to receive you. We're conscious of COVID rules around the world. And Saanich has space right through likely into June. So we welcome you in Saanich, and I hope that you choose Red Leaf for your partner and study destination.
Thank you very much for the nice words. I will keep up the good work and talk to you very soon. Thank you very much. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.